All right. So, welcome to another Bartender Live at IVE. You don't know. And for those who keep hearing that Shelly is the person who hosts, I promise you, if this is your first time, I am not Shelly. All right? I might be hot, but Shelly. All right, to all our regular viewers, our subscribers, you don't know the members crew, big up on yourself. And of course, a special show. Look here, anybody in the bartender crew. The bartender crew is not just cast, Bartender crew is everybody who say bartender. As a matter of fact, if you're sitting at a bar right now, join me, right? I have some social media information to give you off the top. And after I give you that, we're going to get into another part of the argument. Not my age. I don't memorize these things, so I want to be accurate. So I got to read it. We can read it, right? Okay, good. So, big up. We wouldn't be having this if we didn't have a location sponsor. So, Incognito Vacation Stay, big up on yourself. And for those who think it's just for the vacation or for the stay, restaurant and bar, and there's a pool on the roof. All right. And of course, Nature Beauty. You don't know, big up on yourself as well. We have all this merchandise, but I'll talk about that shortly. So follow our Instagram page at official_the bartender and at Xpressionz JA_productions. And the X is the letter X. Not the X, just Xpressionz, right? The end of the Xpressionz is Z or Z, depending on what you call it. And that's where you get all the merchandise that you need. Trust me, this is just the tip of the merchandise. Believe me, the experience, mad. Maybe you can look on the page as well. I'm almost sure that we even have cold drinks going into glass and changing logo and all these wonderful things. All right. Follow us as well on our TikTok at Xpressionz JA. And you can follow our sponsor right here at Nature Beauty. All right. So now that we have that out of the way, let me make sure and tell people we're going to be trying to get as much views from you. And when I say views, not just you looking, but your opinions on how Bartender has been going, the kind of things that you've seen in scenes that make you say, wait, what? Yeah. Whether or not King going to spend the rest of his life around one part, if we're going to finally have the service to Carlton, yeah. And incidentally, make Tony be the person who bury him. Hey, these are just some thoughts me have, because that's something I really wanted to go, And then at Carlton funeral, we push Tony in right down and just cover it. 2 birds with 1 stone. All right, so tonight I have a guest because I'm playing host tonight, so somebody have to hold his chair. I've tried in many ways to describe this individual. I've tried in many ways to figure out how I should introduce this individual. So let me start at an easy place. The only problem my next guest has ever had in his life is the high school he decided to go to, which was no fault of his own, right? Because everybody knows the 2 great institutions on North Street, right? Well, all right. In fairness, let me add them then. Kingston Public Hospital, the Gleaner Company, St. George's College, and let me add, and Holy Trinity Cathedral. All right, good. There you have it. So he is a former sportsman who had what we call an unfulfilled career on the West Indies team. He's an accomplished actor, writer, producer, and when I say actor, I mean actor for TV, film, theater. So much so, he added musician to all of this and live performer. He has toured everywhere that is reasonable in front of 100,000 people and in places that the population is probably 4,000 or 5,000 people. His latest quest, while he was on tour incidentally, is appearing in the Bob Marley One Love movie. So ladies and gentlemen, I have nothing else to add that is sane, lucid, and normal about my next guest, other than he is Everaldo Theophilus Augustus Query the First. You don't know.
Well done.
Holy Emmanuel, I.
Selassie, I.
Yeah.
I.
Yeah, by the way, how much time have you usually?
Three.
Okay, so what next?
We don't know.
Come on.
Energy is strong, so we have to go 7.
So we're not.
Go up here. Up there. Yeah. And you go.
And then we go.
Yeah, that is it. Yeah, what you think, man? Give thanks.
Right. Cool.
That was eloquent and well fabricated. The intro.
Right. Well, the fabric. So what's the job with the fabric?
Pings it up, style.
Needle it up.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah. You're a legend, you know.
No, man.
And you are the legend, you know, right now with me.
Hold on, man. Oh, you have water? I think we need to find something then. Watch all this work. No, when you sit in this chair, watch your work. Heineken. All right. Watch this. It's so forward. Yeah, man. Yeah. All right.
Heineken.
Yeah. So, and by the way, how could I forget before I go no further? Mercy. Shelly, aka Angie. No, there's no Mrs. Savage in this. Big up yourself. I hear you're somewhere that is very peculiar. Big up yourself. All right. So,
was she at church?
Yeah.
She is a peculiar.
Yeah. Must be Russia. Also.
Oh.
Germany. Round one part.
Alles good, man.
Alles good. Yeah. Scooty Scotty.
Shazam, man.
Yeah, Shazam.
No, that's an upgrade.
Oh, okay. All right. But here, I know exactly. All right. Doberman, Pincher, Alsatian. Yeah. German. Donkey.
No, donkey.
Oh, donkey.
Yeah,
that
donkey
means when you don't care.
No.
You don't care.
We're done. A bar business.
So that's the nice way of saying don't care.
Yeah.
Don't care.
Them said German close to Patois anyway. So,
all right. So there's so much I wanted to add to this introduction, but it is fair to say you have outdone your years. I don't think you would have imagined attending what's the name of that place again? Jesus, I can never remember. Kingston College, right?
Yeah.
You would have never really imagined covering this much work and variety and places and trips while you were on North Street, or did you?
A good question. More time we imagine things like larger than life and your own reality and thing, and you say you probably not think it'll happen, but I guess that won't happen still. Then time we used to just practice thinking big dreams, you know. So we always I say, yo, I gotta win the Grammy and the Oscar thing, you know. When it kind of far-fetched, you know, but
You winning the Grammy and the Oscar then was far-fetched.
yeah, it
can't fetch now,
it near fetch now.
Can't fetch now. But your dreams at KC wasn't for win Grammy and Oscar. It was to
win some medal.
Win some medal.
And get some girls. You know?
Yeah. But when it's a medal, if you do a run?
No, man. JCBC speech.
Okay. Because
drama festival, yeah.
You're very serious about it, or it was something that you did have an interest in and said, yeah, this cool, because the girls come that way there. Well, pardon the pun. You get the girls to come that way there. Yeah.
You know, them times I never even know them pun existed. I was such a kid. Yeah. Yeah, it was really me going to early childhood one time and see, at the time it was like Shell and Shepherd and a virgin named Ericardo Gale and some other youths from the drama club with us. Brilliant to writing dub poems, you know? So I stray and follow them and see how them rip out the place and all the girls are excited for this dub poetry, which is like musical poetry, but it's a little bit deeper than the dance hall at the time. It's poets, you know? Yeah. You know, I mean,
every time I hear the sound.
And they make a sound, kaboom. So, I mean, this is interesting, you know, because as a church, you know, you perform every time a concert and things. So it was just an era for me even get extra material to carry to church too, you know. So there was this one poem now I like, and this to walk down Sheppy, you know. And the irony was that I was in a senior class, so this older student pop up by my window and say, yo, give me that poem, you know. See that poem, I say, yo, you can't get my father poem, my youth. I can't get my father poem. Stay so boom. Till one day, we just turn up at the drama club and Peter Eslap, you know, Peter Eslap, the great Peter Eslap. Man say, all right, you go enter this year and find yourself a poem. I say, where may I get a poem from? And I say, well, Edna, man, so I'm going to look up the poet and team and go up there and, you know, look up and book up a virgin named Mikey Smith. I'm like that poet, that story, you know, he was stoned to death in Stony Hill. Yeah. It's not funny, but you know, he was a political activist and things. So I used one poem, and it was a poem where we said, I feel it, you see? To see so much youths out there under so much a hell of a strain till them don't even know the middle name, you know? So that is written on paper, so I go home and I go, pata, because I was a drummer at church, you know? Yeah. So I come back and I say, yo, watch me, I'm going next drama meeting. I go, I'm ready for my poem. I'm going to say, pata, 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 boom, boom, panikete, pata, 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 boom, boom. I'm going, I feel it, you see? To see so much youth. Oh, gold medal at JCBC. Because you don't know from here, go,
the judge them say,
100.
The judge them feel it too. Say, you know them say.
But yeah, you know, and that year I get a goal, but I never get to move on to national finals. A brethren named Lynch in pass off. Yeah. They beat me. I get 96 out of 100. And Lynch get about 96.8 or something. 0.8. And I said, John, no, I not even like my gold medal against Star. And then I say, yo, watch me next year. So I saw it start, you know, me just aim for
you went
the
back
better.
Next year?
Yeah, we always get gold until, I mean, by the time I reached 2003, you know, something weird happened. Them time no man's the bill and we have mash up the place because Bradbro them create a group. Sir Andrew Bradbro.
Yes.
Sorry, my
great.
My general.
Bradbro.
Yes. Sir.
Yeah, you have to say it with
Bradbro. Yeah. Yeah, him say, yo, like, KCU, they are dominate dub poetry. I must say, why if you have a dub poetry ensemble category, which is like a choir of dub poetry, and say at least 7. So I saw the 7 we at KC stop stop compete against each other and just group up and say, we could enter the competition.
Yeah.
That section too. But you still go individual.
Yeah.
So this year, 2003, is like, my daddy and no matter if the place and we are doing individual thing too. And Bravo daddy I read out and him say, for the overall speech presentation, that is the best, all speech, whether sonnet, psalm, Shakespeare, anything, dialect, island-wide, that's a national final. From North Street, from Kingston College, everybody jump up. No man, has to be no man.
Yeah.
Run up, think of no man. And I say, everyone look curry. I saw me look.
You beat the
I
group.
said, well, I wouldn't put it like that, but you can say it that way. But I would just say, from the 96, for determine, I get more than when me and go for King.
Yeah.
Never left me.
I'm going to do a segue, and you will understand what's going on. This is the Everaldo Query, who is now making every year count. 96, beaten by 0.8. You enter, you have this group, and you're still doing individually. And when the judge says, me and judge says, from Kingston College, the whole 700 start run up. And he says, Everaldo Query.
I run me later, run out.
What happened to the cricket career?
A war, because my coach used to speech it off with Peter Esler, my drama teacher. I must say, yo, no, Ryan McLean, I'm a coach. Ryan McLean used to coach Brian Lara and them.
Yeah, man.
Them time I guess he had a nursery, a cricket nursery.
Yeah.
Every shot position, bowling, everything about cricket, you have a net for it.
The whole of Jamaica side, I have a Jamaica side at the time. Go to the Kingston Cricket Club and Melbourne and KC, man.
The last time KC won the Sunlight Cricket Cup competition was the year 2000. I was a wicketkeeper, opening batsman on that. That's 24 years ago.
And it begs the question, when a man is conflicted, because obviously it must be a major conflict to see that your cricketing career is going up. Your performance arts career going up. Your two coaches at war. Your two coaches at war, because your cricket coach is a legend.
Yeah, he is.
You
old boy, so
good. And Ryan, no.
Yeah, him do everything for KC.
Okay.
Champs,
everything. And Peter Eslap, right across the board.
Peter Eslap, a legend. Yeah, right.
So these two are arguing consistently over the fact that you need to choose one. What happened for you to choose all right and cricket get linked? What that choice did it make?
Well, 1 year I didn't make. Never did do well in school. And, my principal boxed one time in front of the class because a teacher, it wasn't that big box. It was like, you think you're going to spoil it for me this year, Mr. Query? It just, let them laugh and thing, But the teacher gave me away. All right, for no reason, what would I talk about? I'm losing chin at time, but I smoke some weed there.
Oh,
yes,
the choice between.
Oh, the cricket. Oh, yeah. So that's the reason why I never did do well in school. My focus wasn't so well with the academic part.
Yeah.
I mean, buckle down, I'm still not pass the way I'm fair pass. You see me? I said,
you have it here, but it not translate.
Yeah, so the vice principal said, I'm going to kick you out of the school if you don't do well this year. And I say, all right, I have to put on one. See? Mother say, you need to put on one. So I rest cricket for that year. It was the worst thing for the, because I still never pass the right way. Yeah, I have to resit literature. So I get fine enough with literature. I resit literature and then that made me stay in a school now. Me ironically pass literature after I read every other 4 page of Killer Mockingbird. Still pass. I say, so now, look at what I look
But
at.
people would think that passing literature for you would have been a natural.
No, yeah, would have, but me never like literature. I never like read and everything there.
Oh,
Yeah.
So your love for performance was
More raw.
raw talent, but
no,
to go
no
study.
theory, never in, you know. But we have a whole, so Casey have a mentorship thing. Every first Monday, a Casey old boy will come and speak back to our class. And one day this Casey old boy come and say, no for only want to DJ and them thing there. And we not feel English and literature. If you can read, it can be not DJ writing nothing, if you know verse in the literature. I'm gonna go burst in my head like me and say, shit, that's true.
True, because
You
it's
know?
kind of difficult to be that artist and you on the reading and the writing, you know, so.
Yeah, I'm gonna end up pass literature at CXC and do literature in A levels.
Well, clearly, you not only stayed in school, but recovered enough to even reach
sixth form.
Yeah,
it was a success story, man. But anyway, me and my class, when I write this youth, I got through Casey, I look across for them and I say, you should be ashamed of yourself.
You know, say, look at you, and I'm still here with you.
With you.
Well,
but I mean, it does show me, you see, more time.
It's inspirational to youths, you know, to understand that not everybody starts along a given path. And not everybody who starts off as the brightest or not the brightest is guaranteed.
To end, yeah, Casey famous to that. You're going bright, you're going to end up done. You're going done to end up bright. You have to, it's really an awesome mental. It's like a real melting pot.
It's a melting pot.
It's an amazing melting pot.
It's a melting of the mind.
Yeah, and then we have the motto of this bravery and this dig deep. You know, this we always want that late blooming success story, you know. Yeah. So you always find the underdog rise too, you know, if you know.
Reasonable.
Yeah, it's a good concept.
Let's walk out onto North Street. Clearly, or is it clear, that when you walked out on the North Street and said, well, by Casey, there wasn't holding out 40 different offers to you saying, oh, see show ya. Yeah, man. See theater, say film, say this, say that. Or was that the case? Harvard
University was like, you know, requesting. But could I be able to say? Yeah.
Over there.
Which Harvard? When my mother said to me, say, I want exam, me go for that. My mother said, when you come back from the exam, this is how much confidence my mom having in me. I'm in a fifth form. When you come back from the exam, remember to tell me. Remember, you're coming to me down by the hardware to meet the manager. God, she wants to go there.
Say, I don't need to go that job.
What job?
Roll that hardware.
Yo, she wouldn't even know that motivate me.
Yo, she talked to him already now and said, do it.
Because she never...
A good boy, no. A good boy.
A good boy. It's not so bright, but a good boy.
You see him, you know. Him manner is right? Just try with it. Try with it. He must can pack nail and cement round the back, man.
I was drawing a back, and I said, Mommy, really think, you know, nothing wrong still.
No, but give her credit.
Of course.
She motivated you, you know.
Yeah, it's like she did it for me anyhow. Any level.
At least if you're going to work at the hardware, she motivated me.
Any level.
With the counter.
The top or rock bottom, she did it.
He did all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is it. But, you know, yeah.
But the offers, I mean, you knew when you were coming out that you had the aptitude, the skill, the competence. But where was a rainforest of opportunity that was tearing down the place and you're saying, oh gosh, see that? Work out. Or was it desert, dry land you find when you step out?
My time was different. We never have social media, so you know we had to be physically there. So I would say after KC sixth form, my mother realized said the hardware thing not work again.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say, all right. She never really.
She tried to post up.
No.
No. Okay.
So when I'm sixth form, based on how she would react to the acting thing, mood I can't go choose Edna Monday. So I say, all right, I'm gonna do the UTech thing.
Right.
So that's how I choose UTech. Just to, appease that mindset a bit. So I love Edna, but it wasn't a mistake. For me,
You went
yeah.
into UTech
to pursue marketing.
Okay.
I
make mommy say, God, thank you.
And it was like my ego too, because they always want just a show and say, yeah, you can do that too. But no, I don't really mean that stuff.
Yeah.
I was by them time I made a summer job on UDC. Give thanks to my awesome auntie who, risked her reputation to get me in, doing that office clerk work.
That's a big challenge.
And this is the summer after school done for the rest of my life, after last upper six. This is the summer after upper six. So in the work where I'm supposed to continue. I mean, we could have go up the line now with the office promotions
and become
manager of UDC.
Yeah. And then they say, Mommy, look at me now.
Look at me now.
Yeah.
You know what? The first week, the Monday. All right. Some happened the Friday. Like maybe would I say, not even the Friday, damn. So like Sheppy have a show. Sheppy say, all right, go me no months. I could go on a show, a conference. Mash up the show, and them say, we love these boys. These boys have to come to Miami. We never travel yet. I say, all right, me I start the job now. Sending favors. It's so aligned that me I forgot. Monday. The same Monday me I start working. Late. See?
The
first
day.
Late. All right. No, but not only late, I have to go pick up my thing. But Wednesday. So Wednesday we go late
again.
And then when we fly out Friday. Friday we're supposed to come back the Monday.
Work.
So we go late again Monday, cause
but hold on. You make up your mind.
Forgot.
Not only forgot Miami, but you make up your mind to come Monday morning. Maybe that work out.
Well, yeah, but yeah, for real. I make up mind say now go work, maybe. But also the hopeful say would I land and just late again and just say, all right, we get through that. That me there go try. Wednesday when we late, the department manager say, all right, you need to make a choice. Because you're telling me you're going to be late again Monday. Because if I tell her by now, if I say, I'm going to pick up reason, if I go with Friday, go to show Saturday, and come back Monday morning, I go late again.
No, she write the memo, early in her mind.
She say, make a choice. I'm going to say, all right, fine, but now I'll come back then. She said, I hope I'll be seeing you around,
But you show up Monday?
No.
You know about that go. You tell her that.
All right, you see when we're there in Miami, when we perform, the performance was so good the Saturday, right? The Sunday. That we got booked for about 3 other shows after. So we have to extend the stay, King. About 2 weeks to stay.
Yeah, the job they get. Yeah, the job
gets slapped up, King.
Mash up.
Me not even go around there. Oh, goodness. Love your auntie Tisha, you don't know, big up, say, but I saw me stay. A good thing, I say, me not come back. But, King, but it always was just ready to take on any opportunity to come in the performance direction.
You know what I mean? Because you still had the zeal for it.
Yeah.
Why were you at that point going to say,
Look, I'm Miami this thing. Remember we had the JCDC because we wanted to mellow go around in Miami them time there.
Yeah.
you want to do so well that, you know, them have to call you up.
Yeah, them fly you up.
That was our dream, King.
Well, you reach.
Yeah, unorthodox, but
Yeah. Well, now that you've opened that door for Miami and all of this, and every other pursuit is round there, backseat.
oh, me never tell them. We get one entry and then them take away, them confiscate our passport, so that we don't run off. And what else to do, myself?
The promoter.
Yo, we did hard. Them time the embassy there on Oxford Road, King.
Oh, jeez.
Tight.
Well, I've heard about
tight-ish.
it. I'm not old enough to know. I've heard so many people talk about it. I know it at Ligani. I know it at Ligani. Yeah. You know. Oxford Road.
You have had many runs at the Barn Theatre.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah. Me know the embassy very well. Yeah. But now that you've opened this door early in your career, you know, Miami. So you start putting a lot of other pursuits and thoughts, and, you know, clearly cricket now, but do it, that's in the past. Your dream coming. How long did it take you for you to actually sit down, cut your pen and say, you know, say, me make it?
Which one?
Well, I get that feeling so when you reach Miami, that you say. There must
no, man,
been...
we get the visa, man. What you talking about? What you talking about, King?
Listen, when you get the visa, you say, you make.
I want to tell you, we did so visa ignorant. But that's genuine. Because we get a letter from the ministry, you know, to prove that them could get a youths, and them really is about the creative arts, and them not gonna run off.
Yeah, but them only pass for just in case. Because you know there's a...
Hey, listen, that's what I'm reading up here.
There's a one you just say...
I still don't like the sarcasm. It's very insulting.
There's a one you just say, I need to use the bathroom. And all 45 minutes after them I say, go check for him. And the two of them don't come back.
To see how them did pre-way, how we did look, how we were, how we are. You know what I mean? Yeah. And some ghetto youths, them daddy.
But we'd like to put into the conversation, you know, the fact that so many youths get an opportunity. And this run-off thing, you know that one moment they get the opportunity and family, friends, somebody convinces a run-off is the way to go. You know, only mash up your own possibilities. But me I tell you, say a whole line of youths get mashed up.
Yeah, because that's a stigma. Them approach
and for every time you run off, you prove people right. You prove the wrong people right. Yeah.
So that never in our thought space at all. It was a party. It was like a joint. Yeah, like up to this day, I say, they wouldn't even understand how much you love Jamaica. It's like, we don't. It doesn't make no sense to run off. We're like, we grew up here. That's how we love the culture, you know? Like, we didn't want to, you know, but me personally.
Yeah, but if you were to think of three things all the way back from JCDC goal till this moment you're sitting here.
Yeah, I mean, that school challenge quiz or something.
Yeah, them should have put you on the school challenge team, don't you? You don't think so?
That question is hard, right?
Oh, okay. Well, look at the monitor. Look at the monitor and identify this question. Could you, on the fly, pick 3 moments post JCDC goal till tonight that you still consider to be your 3, apart from the visa too, that first visa, that you consider to be the real standout moments in your entire performance career? Because
all right, the first one easy. You see, when I first got a drama club, you know, me reached there. Something about the drama club them time they did a well advertising at the school, you know. So,
yeah, it was a
was
as it was back
was
in the
very
day.
hot, yeah.
Yeah, because they understood the value of drama.
It, especially as a male king, someone to express yourself with all these different emotion and safe space where you yourself and others don't take it serious but take it as art.
Yeah. The performing written word.
Release. Anyways, so when we're going to the drama club today, it was to be a part of a play what Casey had named Tijan and His Brothers by Derek Walcott, Earthhead poet.
Look here.
Yeah, he mashed up my career,
A
my
big word,
literature career.
But a big word, this is a Derek Walcott.
This is Derek Walcott,
Yeah.
the Derek Walcott.
Sir Derek.
Tijan and His Brothers.
And his brother.
In that play had Radcliffe. You know, in my work at JCDC, you know, when you go in there and see them man there, I say, yo, the man is brilliant, you know. Drama president was Tesfa.
Tesfa Edward.
Yes.
Yes, and for those
Big
who,
up Tesfa.
for those who not so sure who Tesfa Edwards is, let me see how best I can put this. Not a bad fella. Even though, like, Evie went to. Anyway.
The greatest.
Yeah, man. Holy Trinity. Yeah. No, but anyway. Tesfa, and I mean, a lot of you might know who he is, but he is none other than Carlton Wallace in The Bartender.
Yeah, man, I'm a drama
He's
president.
not just Carlton. He's Carlton, writer. The man they'll produce, them they'll direct, them they'll shoot, them they'll edit.
Yeah, and I saw him there running from them time. I think I today.
Yeah.
So they make it did have a feel. It was like, you know, creative freedom, but there was this structure to it. You know, you have to come rehearsal, you have your lines to learn.
Kind of half like, you know, so I understand from early that you know that jail. You understand? Yeah. Like Vitalis and Brill Cream.
I had the least role, King. Our role was Imps and Bats will come out the last part before the grand finale.
Yeah.
So the whole play, and we'll run round the stage on and off, come back out for do curtain call. That's all we do. I mean, I tell you, the intense rehearsal just to do that little moment. So
that's one of the three things that really stand out.
That's one, because then it never introduced me to, because then they have some big stars who could have known them lines good and them acting was awesome, some youths, you know?
Yeah.
And when you get to see them from an angle of amazement and art, the craft, and then start from the least important role, me think, what learn for understand, say,
no role.
Is unimportant.
It's small,
yeah, it was so important that we never mess up that part after all this build up.
Yeah.
You get me? I mean, I say, wow, this thing is deep with the teamwork. And my mom play cricket, you know, so it's team, you know.
Yeah.
So
so that's still etched in your mind.
Yeah, because no matter how minute your contribution is to the
check out that minute part and suddenly something is missing.
Yeah. So you have to do it with utmost, like, you know, everybody does depend on it.
Yeah.
So that moment, and it ripples over into, like I said, when
so that would be the third.
That was the first one.
No, that's the third in line of three. So we're going up.
Yeah, we're going up now.
All right.
The next one. Mentor. It's one of my mentor, you know, in past, Aston Cook.
Why?
Great.
I wish I could have been able to do a one-on-one interview with Aston. I've interviewed Aston as part of a panel, but just there's the wit and dry humor and madness of us. You know.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
A scientist at it.
Yeah.
You know, I have a mentor, you know, like, you know, Kenny Salmon, etc. You know. But I think I enter schools drama festival at the time. I want to represent Jamaica at Caribbean Schools Drama Festival. That is always the aim, see?
Right.
So them have to pick a team from the overall competition to represent Jamaica.
Okay, which then means you end up with random people.
Random people.
Yeah.
So it's an all-star side cast. I want to make the all-star cast. You see what I say? So the award them give out and I never get the award them where qualify. We only get recommended for good acting.
Right.
See? So it never qualify. But after I get best actor, best supporting.
Yeah.
And the ceremony done and I say, it was brilliant acting, it's just unfortunate you never get
award, we still can see the gift, but hey.
That's how it goes.
Yeah.
I say, my boss, But I say, when the meeting them and keep again, we can still pass through. I say, of course. That's all.
You sure?
Yeah. So that teach me, this is the word, so you use it, show up. You have to show up, or else the opportunity.
Can you put a walk there and say,
yeah, all right.
Next,
yeah.
Try again.
Yeah. I said, no, man, I want to come to the meeting and see me, come watch on the process.
All right. And that made him look now and say, say, him not only have the gift, but him have the drive.
Yeah, because me, I will go back to my Franklin Town, Lincoln Road. I don't must see them people again. So you have to sharp.
That's your second moment.
Yeah, ripple over.
All right. So
it never stop.
It curve come over. So I will give you a drum roll. No, make you talk with the drum roll then, because here comes the number one moment. When a brother query in his lifetime career.
Do what?
What's the number one thing that has sat etched in your memory as your greatest achievement or most memorable achievement thus far? We've had two already. What's now the number one?
I have to twin it up.
All right.
So that moment when I walk out of my room, I go, you see me? That moment, and also the moment when I met, Storm Salter today. It's actually when I'm on set, Better Must Come.
Yeah.
Just every moment about Better Must Come was, I wouldn't want to say the epitome, but it is the epitome of the experience an actor would want, as a Jamaican actor at that time, to at my age, I come up, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I say, all right, me at the theater, I get a chance for the screen acting when it never did dip on a level of interest or no possibility for you to get into a feature film.
Yeah, we sit down and we look and we see.
Yeah, you talk about years of Mary Welch and Richard Lannerman, and it's a short films.
Yeah, we've seen everything come and go.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
So to know that you almost
like my on set and it's surreal.
You always feel like you're the underdog who always rise to the occasion, because almost in everything, just like you mentioned with Aston a while ago, you never win the qualifying prize, but you still got there. You never win. You get 96. You never win, but you go back the next year and outdo even your group of friends.
Outdo myself.
You get a feeling that you've just always been
persistent.
That bomb in a tin.
What's that bomb in a tin?
A bomb in a tin.
A bomb in a tin.
Yeah, you can write a poem about that.
Yeah, a bomb in a tin.
A bomb in a tin.
A cinnamon thing.
Yeah.
Winner man.
Yeah.
Winner girl too.
Yeah.
Sorry. Wrap up. Sorry. Oh.
Check. Oh, okay.
Check your phone.
I'll check it. You say you have a twin it.
Yeah, is that with the Better Must Come moment? It's like, the decision to do it, and You know, because when we are doing it, you know, it's not like for no money, you know, it was to revive, you know, help this journey, this film journey in Jamaica. You know?
Right.
Yeah.
But
And it was an experiment for it was like it was such an experiment for us, King. Like I mean, fresh as a youth too, you know, from church, and
that
me I
was
grew up
your
my
first film.
yeah, come on. All right, may I get into character, King, where it's legitimate time was given for the actor to get the physical appearance of the role. Them thing they don't we have on a every day up to me don't know nobody not giving them opportunity again. They say, come here, actor, you know you're that type of clay that can mold into anything. We're gonna let's mold into this together.
Yeah, we're shooting in 6 months.
In 6 months.
And we need you with an afro.
Afro. No, pretty much that. We're shooting in 6 months. Why we're shooting in 6 months? We're waiting on your ear to grow. We need locks. You guys need to have locks. The locks need to look
authentic.
Yeah, authentic. Not because what the money I gonna spend per week for?
Yeah.
Yeah, but waste that money
and,
you know.
And we're gonna see it. Yeah. We're gonna know.
So even we're so young too, so we had to like look the mean, you know what I mean? You have to look the 70s.
Yeah.
So this
was your first real
transformation exercise in a job.
Into a
I have to watch all the day come and watch Rockers. Rockers are one of the most amazing films.
Yeah.
Osmouth is just he's a drummer, a reggae drummer, and an actor. Like,
did you watch Smile Orange?
Yes, I've watched Smile Orange.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
What you do, sir? Stop sugar cane, sir.
No, sir.
What you did before you come here? Stopping sugar cane, sir.
Stopping sugar cane. I play bus boy for Trevor before he died, you know. Trevor directed me. You know.
Well, you see, those are things that resume must
be passed. Yes,
because Trevor Rowan, I don't think a lot of these
youngsters understand the name Trevor Rowan we're talking about.
Because
story time.
I think they should be compelled
to know.
Yeah,
the system.
When they step up and say, "Oh, I want to do this," oh, really? Have you ever read?
Yeah, have you ever read
or watched this and that?
Smile Orange.
No.
The blueprint to any playwright.
Here what? Go. Just go on.
A university, the man Smile Orange is a textbook at universities for playwrights.
It is. Yeah. So Storm Salter, big up yourself, Storm.
Yeah, you know.
By the way, Storm, I still remember the fact say you met Daily Harris through a remote about 13 times. You remember? About 13 times.
13 takes in a year.
And the perfect take was the second one. And then go on. And I was the only person who didn't realize that every minute was let's go again was just for your cook right in my forehead. I left the set for sure you will believe in the system. I left the set to the coker.
Yeah, well, but work with him for the
system. 2 days to even navigate it. But
so even like man like yourself, you know, King, you're a legend, you know.
I don't know about that, bro. I've never stepped to the works that you've stepped to, bro.
That's cool, man. Yeah.
And by the way, Evie and I have worked together in possibly the most dynamic and extraordinary piece of work ever placed on a stage. Big up yourself.
Miss
Wilkinson. Maya, big up yourself because it was 16 man.
Yeah, you know, 16 cast
16 cast members.
It was like
with different energies.
Yeah,
and the story wasn't the story work.
Like it was a real all-star ensemble. Like
bro,
when you come on, every time you come on, yo, right.
Yo.
But the play name Heist.
Yes.
Bongo, yeah. Nostalgia.
Yeah, big up.
Beautiful.
Anyway, you're there in this heavenly world, Chris McFarlane.
Yes, Chris Mac. Generally, you know, him say some things to me, inspire me. Like him would have said, him said to me one time, I watch a play, him say, yo, it's the heavy, so fierce. And I say, whoa. You know, more time, he won't even know him say some things at some time when you feel say, why?
Yeah, man.
You know,
Yeah.
you get encouragement.
Once again, it shows you young people who serious or say them serious shouldn't be able to walk through the door and when you say to them, Chris McFarlane, and them say, who?
Yeah, them not have a clue.
Leonie Farbs.
Who? Them not have a clue.
All right. You understand? Me just figure you need to go pull down the body of works and say, you're not supposed to get the work if you don't understand the works.
Well, I mean,
You just want the perks.
well, I mean, that's
that we could work with it, you know. You only want the perks. You don't want to do the works. Works.
Just want the chicken after it jerk.
Chicken, man. Cool, man.
What you have to be a nerd.
Hear the word.
Learn to read the word. Yo, we're not joking. The youth need to learn to read still.
Yeah.
See me, no matter what age you be, just practice. Go up on YouTube and learn to read.
Yeah, and some parents are not read well. Just have interest in it.
Yeah, all right.
Because the youth them kind of work off of your energy, you know. And stop telling you them that if them never say doctor and lawyer and teacher and engineer, that all of a sudden you're trying to tell them that their interest is really
no matter what discipline
small thing.
No matter what discipline you choose, you know, pick up stones, garbage truck, anything. You have to be intelligent to survive in it.
And determined.
And persistent. Discipline.
Yeah,
you see that word of discipline now? Jamaicans think it only means scold.
Yeah. The breaking of rules require discipline.
But the greater meaning of discipline is your consistency, your ability to learn through repetition.
One has to become a disciple
of
the craft.
All right.
To be disciplined.
Yeah. So a practice.
Yeah.
So no matter what age you be, you can always be what you practice to be.
The Bob Marley movie.
One thing. Number one movie.
I like the way you put the memorable things in your life. And I think you've said things tonight that generally would not have come out of an interview because some things where
Never taught them things there.
I like doing interviews that way because people will always say, oh, but you never know that. That's exactly why I do the interviews, the way I do them. Because I know what people always ask. And I always say, what happened to that? Well, we've done it.
Give our thanks.
So for people who would look at you and say, no, sir, the top three things that we're supposed to feel is the Bob Marley movie. Let it be remembered. He could not have started the joy of the expression at the pinnacle and just leave it there. There's a foundation. Because we never see roof without foundation, but we see foundation without roof. So foundation is always more critical. Bob Marley movie. I walk down the road one day and somebody fly past on a bicycle and say, boy, that brother a favor scratch Perry, man. That's how it go? Kinda. Yeah, kinda.
Some spiritual somebody, I don't know, some ancestor.
No, I mean, it's the case that somebody was going through some photos and them stop and say,
well, you know, I don't know, you know, but it's mixed feelings because like over the years, I've always been mistaken for a lot of we elders, we ancestors, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, one time we were in New York and I'm bridging across the road, just around them and turn back looking at the car and I said, youth, you feel about you, you know, king. And I say, what are you talking about?
Yeah. I never saw baby.
No, that is not I, you know. I never send no one on the road. But you know, I'm gonna get Jimmy, I'm gonna get Carl Bradshaw, you know.
Yeah, it's just the spirit in the moment.
Yeah, and overdressed when time, you know,
the eyes
in the
and the older, but
yeah. So that's one.
there was nobody better. I don't business who them claim should have played Bob and who should have played this and that. One thing is for sure, and I challenge anybody. Come my back solid in my chest, bro. There could never have been another Lee Scratch Perry than a Everalder career. It's done. And you can't always try thumping him back or go fight your mother over this. But I'm telling you, it is what it is.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
I if he's a Lee Scratch Perry, look on Evie and say, yo, you feel a Lee Scratch Perry, you know?
Yo, I can't explain it, King. All right, it's not like me I try do it in a life. I go the opposite way and run right into it.
This is years knowing and years of people think this is not a moment you try out. You've always been. And then you happen to meet
the general.
Lee Scratch Perry.
Yeah, man. And before me even know me, I'm going to play Lee Scratch Perry.
Yeah. So you're talking to him about music. Doing something together.
You know, say, I'm going there because no musically my true voice, see? That would have try to get out time, see, personally. But then when we reached, no, we never really talk about nothing about music. It was more being human, you know, and me experiencing him at his most, you know, sometimes we overthink the word intimate, but it's intimate time when I'm spending, you know, and you know, kayak.
And you see him nuances.
You see nuances, King, and I say, yo, this is general.
Lee Scratch is not a virgin allow
people in space,
you know.
King, when they there for about a day and a half before him come downstairs. I remember say you can't go there unless him know you're forward. You
know? Yeah.
When we reach now, because a sister me go there with, we come from foreign for link up with them. And I say, boy, you know, go down there by yourself. You see me? So some reach down there. And, you know, we are sleeping on the couch and thing. And I come down the first day. The next day, you know, forward.
Yeah, man, he's
mystical, you know.
He carries
total
what
magic.
We call eccentricity, but it's really a mystic, man. He's a mystic, man, you know.
Yeah. I think we have an idea. You know, everybody think innate, and it's not about trying to be like somebody.
Yeah.
But what people are probably seeing similarities is the essence.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily trying to be that.
It's not a pattern or a copy. It's
a
vibration.
Yeah, it's a mental freedom to do certain things, or not be pressured by certain things, or you know, provoke the thought certain ways.
Okay.
But he's one of them artists he's multi-talented. So of course he must be an inspiration. You know. Yeah. He's multi-talented, King. You're talking about
people don't understand how much value he's put into what we jump up and call the reggae and ska brand.
Yeah, it did. But you know, when we get for overs too, it's like, you know, them man they probably never did even think about that too. He just wanted to express himself.
It was Everalder in a space at the time as a younger man, just putting it out there.
But yeah, and as a creative person, I don't know what everybody, but I feel creatives, the only problem we're going to have is when we feel like we can do more, you know, and don't have
enough is hard.
Yeah, the space to do more, you know.
Enough is hardly ever done.
Ever done. So it's like, you know, him have so much ideas in him, you know, and get the chance to express them, and that encourage man.
It's good that you went down that road of what creatives do, because the producers of the Bartender, pick up yourself, Arvin and Shelley and Tesfa, decided for the purposes of the cast of the Bartender to put on a series of workshops. Now, one of them, the first one, kicked off Saturday.
Nice.
Yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. And we had a very, over my head, man, we had a great group of people out of the cast, a diverse set as well, right? Because a lot of them never truly did this before the bartender. Some have done a little bit, like Bobby Smith has done a lot. Great. And we plan to do a whole, literally call it like a semester. I personally think that what we should be doing is along the way, probably saying to people, if they want to probably get involved, that we can organize seminars for them as well, workshops and stuff, because and invite, of course,
I'm willing
the
for help,
legends in
man.
the business. You're willing?
Yeah, man.
Arville, bartender crew.
Willing for help, man.
Everaldo said him just need to look on him tour schedule
You understand?
and he will provide. Next week, Saturday, Wednesday. You're going to be in Jamaica? If you're going to be here, yeah?
I'm going to be in Jamaica between the hours of.
All right. Well, I'll give you a call, yeah?
Give me a call,
We'll talk about it.
We'll talk about it, yeah?
All right.
Bloody hell, yeah?
Yeah, cheers. Yeah.
Cheers, mate.
Yeah, man. All right.
Yeah.
So, along the way, I think the plan is to post different parts of the workshop on the Bartender YouTube channel so that you can, it's not just for the benefit of the cast, because there are so many. Look here, everybody in Jamaica have the talent in them. And some people just need to look and start to understand, because the process yesterday was not surface. It did not go very deep and in-depth, because there's so much more layers to go. But I think people need to check it out. And if anything, if you send us a note that we can say, well, we start seeing the numbers, then we can probably start to work out workshops even outside of that and or together. So I'd advise people subscribe. And of course, the members and big up on themselves. People, you're going to get a touch of it, taste of it, look at it on what we call the regular page. But members, this is why I say to people, become a member. There's so much that you can access there that on the usual is just not there. It offers so many privileges and passes and moments, So, by the way, after this live is finished, I'm telling you right now, we call it the cat among the pigeons. It's going to be a most interesting scene. As soon as it's done, you just wait and watch tonight's final scene.
It's a final scene?
No. The last scene for today.
Oh,
There.
Okay.
And I promise you, someone will go and lose sleep. Someone will go and wake up tomorrow morning happy. Some going to wake up very confused. Some going to wake up cross, hungry. He's a rebel.
Bartender always serving the mystery.
Oh, Jesus. And the history is the mystery.
And the man is just the man.
And on that note, every other query, the history, a lot of it is no longer the mystery. The man is still the man.
Yeah,
And I wanted this opportunity, bro.
Give us thanks.
Not just thanks, but on behalf of the bartender crew and everybody watching, I want to tell you respect for showing up. But as I always seek to do, and I will tell you, you're probably tired of hearing it now. You are one of the best that has ever done it. Anywhere, anytime, any day. I have a theory that says I'm as good as any and better than many. and you fall in the bracket, bro.
We that one.
That's cool,
You know?
man. Oh, you go again.
I came in this
Yeah.
bracket and I saw you.
Yeah.
You shoot off on a rocket.
Yeah, you don't know. Yeah. So sometimes you beat it and you crack it.
That is it, you know?
Make sure say plug in and catch the socket.
Yeah. Right. Is there a hole in my pocket?
Possibly, you know, but try it, don't knock it. Hey, you know, from when we said we're supposed to do two. From no man, just 4 people. Boy, I mean, I understand. People in my fight against me, you know.
Apuku?
That's it. Show the clocks. What them say about it? You ever see a clocks like this?
Who have a clocks like this?
But watch this.
Yeah.
Who have a
clocks is still
who have a clocks like this?
Yeah, man, you know, the gentleman clocks. The upper etching.
The upper etching.
Upper echelon.
The echelon. So, people, remember, I need to give them the details again, don't it? Yeah, man. Let me look back on the details.
These tales.
Yeah. Remember, follow us on Instagram at official_the bartender and at Xpressionz JA_productions, where you can get merchandise.
And then this. What? Oh, the bar. Oh.
Yeah. See the bartender.
Cute.
Yeah. Anything you can think of is there. And follow us as well on TikTok. Yeah, that look like it will work for you, know. See how it does fit in the ensemble. Yeah, on TikTok at Xpressionz JA. Usually, Shelly would have got through about 400 comments and things. People, you know, sir, I promise you, next week I'm going to try a thing. But I hope that this week you were informed, entertained, and you got an opportunity to see
Edutain.
Yeah, a far more extensive and expressive side of Everaldo Theophilus Augustus Query the First. Yeah. Yeah,
and we want to turn up back in our bartender.
Yeah. No, look at the camera and talk to Arvin. Look at the camera, talk to Arvin.
Arvin, what is happening? People are asking me, why I haven't been back to the bar.
Yeah. And I mean, the man's done the Bob Marley movie, yeah? I was expecting to do the bartender, yeah?
Still itch up on the wall.
Yeah, I know. I need up on the wall. Yeah, like a fly.
Like a fly on the wall.
Like a fly on the wall. Like you're listening.
Yeah.
All right, people. So, we could give them the salute. Because we have to take some pictures, and these pictures, I promise you, I'll post them, bartender pages, all of them will post them as well. And in case of anything, we'll take pictures of the clocks too. Because, you don't know. So, this is the sign out. Or go again, maybe. Till next time.
Yeah, until next time. I Tection,
Yeah.
Strad safely in the streets.
Hold on. Wait. I Tection.
Yeah.
So I'm the protection.
Pro.
Yeah, that's your pro.
Well, you might get to with protection, but
we don't really do the tech. Yeah.
I Tech.
I Tection.
Yeah.
So see me when it started, so we haven't finished it. Oh, you go again.
Yeah. So we go. You see me?
Yeah.
Put on the fire. That's right.
Yeah.
You go down right? To the earth, and you leave it up to the heavens.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Yeah.
And we go for one.
Yeah. 2.
Yeah.
And we have to stop at 3 this time. Yeah.
Oh, come show that. Right?
Yeah, daddy.
Yeah,
daddy.
So, people.
Bigger brother.
Yeah. Younger brother. Now watch no face. But make sure you wash your face.
Yeah.
Next week we're there, same place, same time again. Boom.
You see me? Enough love, every time.
Cool, man.
Shot glass.
Yeah, man. With bartender.